humping Steven Crowder.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop.
Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going, my sinuses are inflamed, my throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping.
Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. 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 I got the drip go.
Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop.
Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going, my sinuses are inflamed, my throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn, post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn, snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go. Breasts. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go. Breasts. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go. Breasts. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go. Can't make it stop. Breasts. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
What's up, everybody? Breasts. How are you this evening? The video, Dr. Sexy Coco, show me your shoulders. I just caught that. Wait. Ah, you can hear me. I thought I had the mic muted. Is done. Just YouTube was tits up today. It wasn't processing the video properly. Then it finally processed it, but only processed it at 1080p. And when that happens, what's up, Jeffrey? When that happens, usually it means that the video wouldn't have been distributed properly. What's up, Quinn? How are you? So we were like, nah, we're uploading it tomorrow. Do you think Phil likes that song? Yeah. AverMedia, you have to be out of your fucking minds with this. You have to be. So here's what I found. First off, the capture card is supposed to automatically detect. Even their tutorial videos say this. And I read this on Elgato's site even before I saw the tutorial videos. They said that the card should automatically detect if you have HDR on or off. And it will record as such. So if you have HDR off, it's not going to record in HDR. If you have HDR on, it's going to record in HDR. With consoles, it does that. I could turn off HDR and it will not record in HDR. PC, it has a tough time with that, and it will record in HDR when it's not supposed to record in HDR, so the footage looks all crushed unless you actually encode it in HDR, which it wasn't recorded in HDR, so that kind of makes no sense. And you'd have to waste a bunch of time to render it in HDR so it looks right. They finally found something else. He ordered a chicken sandwich, Ukami, and Dr. Sexy Coco gets you in a second. When the capture card, the 4K 60S Plus, whatever the fuck it's called, formats the card, it puts a notepad file, and you could select a number, and you have to save the notepad file to tell it to turn SDR off. Like, what average consumer is going to do that? Like, it's like going in and editing, I can't think of the fucking thing, reg editing and shit like that. You think they're going to do that? What's up, Michael? What's up, Foil Grim? Phil looks like a blobfish in that picture. He looks like a man who's in the middle of masturbating, because he literally was. But it looks like he's staring at the chicken sandwich, so that's why I did it. Oh, that's a pretty funny thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie. You pay money to see Phil jerk? Why? Oh, man. So No, what's going on with Adobe? I'm almost afraid to ask. I'm almost afraid to ask what's going on with Adobe. Dude, there is a fucking video I can't find where he was, I don't know if someone took it down or whatever, where he was saying, oh, if I upgrade to Windows 10 or 11, like, hardware won't work. I'm like, no, Phil, the days of like Windows ME are long gone. Windows 10, especially because your machine is older, if anything, it would make your install even easier because it would just have the drivers for all the hardware in your old-ass computer. And I'm just listening to like, oh, God, he's doing the same thing he did with going over to a capture card instead of filming from the TV. It's like a similar bank of excuses. Yes, the Pooh shirt is back for this evening. ReviewTechUSA is brought to you in part by the Horse Foundation, reminding all Americans to mount their stallions properly. Thank you, Sexy Coco. I'm wonderful, Andreas. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Bring your family, bring your birds, bring your breasts. Thank you, Timothy. What's cheaper, getting the PC parts and building a game, or getting a PC from Meta PC? Think carefully. Getting the parts yourself? Easily. Why think even carefully about it? Well, it may make it more expensive if you break something. Squeeze my scrotum until I burst. No. Why? What happened with Wings now? I know he had COVID. I'm glad he seems okay. Ugh. Yes, I am the chicken man from Toy Story 2. You figured it out. You figured out the secret. You sent me the window. Oh, I love you, Bullcraft. You are a man. Why doesn't it let me know? There it is. Oh, because see, they named it something different. That's why. That was a pain in the balls. Oh, it's Duty Streams, too. It's right on his page. Please get Jay. He's tomorrow. He's running on zero sleep. What's up, Classy? So tomorrow we're going to be on Twitch. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. Link in the description. I don't know about Elden Ring tonight, dude. I did a pretty juicy Elden Ring stream yesterday. I killed 3 bosses. I'll do another one, absolutely. How you liking it, Andreas? How you liking it? Yeah, dude, it's amazing. His logic behind it, Bullcraft, is so ridiculous. And Godric is... Watch, I say that now and I die at him 60 times on stream. Godric the Grafted is easy. He's easier than Margit, I would say anyway. I think a lot of people agree with me, too. He's interesting because he just, like... I don't know. He's just... He's a science experiment. Hardest boss, Malekith, and the fire giant was a fucking monster, literally and metaphorically. That was a fucking epic battle of frustration. I enjoyed it, but fire giant was no joke, man. But I would say Malekith was fucking the second form of Malekith. It actually has a different name. Oh my God. Jesus. Like, dude, I was leveled up as a motherfucker and had my Mimic tier, I think, by that point leveled up. But he still would fuck me up. He didn't give a... Like, he would just focus on me and ignore my Mimic and just fucking went to town. And everyone's like, oh, Melania, you're going to be at her for days. I beat her in the first try with the mimic. I'm so tempted to watch his ridiculous videos, but their obvious bait is obvious. Because he's so ridiculous. I'm like, this is so obvious that it's bait. He's doing the thing, the contrarian thing again. Anyone, like, he's making it like his entire channel was demonetized. No, you got some videos. Just like there's a whole bunch of videos with YouTube's new policy that wrongfully got limited ads. I'm sure if I dig through a bunch of, especially my older videos, dude, just making video, like, yeah, my videos are a way to get people to the live streams. We're going to focus more on that and shout out the live streams, like in reviews and stuff. But unless you're getting like Mr. Beast numbers, or I would say, but actually the context of this is key though. Even if you get, like, say you're the gaming historian and you're doing all this research, you're doing all the, I know he has a Patreon, you're doing all this different stuff. There's no, and you come out with a couple videos a month. No, even if they get 500,000 views, that's not that much money anymore. There's no fucking way. Or YouTube's having technical problems. Like today, we were just like, you know what? Don't even waste our time uploading the INEO 2 video. We'll upload it tomorrow. There is no fucking way. Why do you think H3 went over to a podcast? I don't know. Did Keemstar give up on his podcast? Or people do live streaming like I do. It's over, man. Yeah, he's made his burgers too. I think there's a Mr. Beast opening up by me. My editor is working on designs for shirts. We literally talked about it today. It's happening, but we're going to do it right. When it's ready, believe me, you'll know, because we're going to push it like a motherfucker. But everyone's like, Rich, your views are down. I'm like, I haven't uploaded really anything. Minus like the reviews and stuff. Now, we're going to try to get like a news story out a day. But that's if there is one, you know? On a spontaneous road trip with my doggo taking a break. Oh, doggo, okay. Nice to have you along the way, Dad. You're very welcome, Sheepy. Who is doubling down on NFTs? The Sky is Blue and what kind of game is Risk of Rain 2 before I agree to it? And Alexander, why are you depressed? I always get concerned when people in my chat say they're depressed because that means they're probably very depressed. In person? Oh, dude, the problem is he's in Canada. It's definitely going to happen, but it's not like he could even take a road trip from, like, if he was, like, in North Carolina or something, you know? It's a rogue-like light. That's another, like... It's quite good. I keep on seeing Steam push it. Well, I got the Mafia, original Mafia, the remake, and I bought the remaster of Saints Row 3. Be interesting to see how the INEO 2 runs those. Can I get a... Yes.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick and big taints. Humping Steven Crowder.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
You're well. Get the sweet. I can't believe he said that with a straight face. He said that with a straight face. I'll play Elden Ring for the rest. There might be a chance of that. There is a very... I was testing out because I'm like, I wanted to finally figure out why the fuck the capture card was still capturing HDR. I know I explained it all to you, but I was up testing it last night, and I'm like, take some good footage. But guess what I was playing? I was recording footage from Elden Ring on the INEO. Anyway, here's Phil. We are way over 500 people. Here is Phil to tell you more. I still love this. I'm just going to play this for the rest of the stream. Just send me super chats as we could just stare at this together. It looks like he's looking passionately. You know what I should have done? Like what Tim and Eric does, where they have like the lasers go with like like an alarm. Look at this. I could just stare at it all day. I think It's a Gundam used this exact picture to look like he made Phil look like a fireman spraying a cat. He doesn't look like he's beating off. Yes, I heard about that Trey XQ Cooper. He just looks like he's really deep in thought about his penis. Well, you know, I had to pick the chicken sandwich and a man. Philip Burnell is a man. We all know that. All right, I gotta stop. I literally will just stare at that picture all night. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, duty streams coming through as always.
New capture cards were a scam. Why did you buy them? You could have used the money to purchase Windows 10. Just saying. I swear people live in alternate dimensions. Did I not say?
Yeah, this is the video. Duty, you had it. I don't even think Duty realized that he had it. Duty uploads film. Duty uploads DSP clips like CNN uploads. I think he forgets what he has. You found it before Duty Streams himself found it.
In that giant segment we just did, the listing was a lie. The listing was false, so there was no way to know you were buying two of the same device. That's number one. Number two, you wouldn't know what you were getting until you got it, right? Like, how... I swear some people, they watch the stream and here's what...
You wouldn't know what you're getting until you got it. So what did he do? Like a capture card grab bag? What did he get? A capture card for like a vending machine?
They go. Oh, is Phil done talking? That's...
Wow, that was the most annoying thing I think I've ever heard Phil do. Congratulations, Phil.
Congratulations.
No. I will not go on my soundboard. That is the last time I ever want to hear that again. Do you understand me? Money would not even make me put that on my soundboard. Being shirtless and playing Elden Ring for, what was that, 3 fucking hours? Yes. You could pay me to be shirtless and do that. You couldn't, there's no amount of money that could have that on the fucking soundboard. No.
Now do something to make him look stupid and insult him.
All right, fine. I'm a cheap mother. You give me 120. I'll put it on the soundboard and play it once a day at least for a month. Fine. I don't have dignity. No, that is a fucking terrible sound. That is a bad sound. Yes, I know my job is insanely easy and I love it. But if you want my ears to pierce with that fucking sound of my soundboard, pay. I love you, and I love the fucking... Look at these bird... I've kissed this bird, and I have no idea where it's been. The person who sent this bird to me may have had the bird up their ass, and I am kissing it, meaning I'm kissing their turds, essentially. The voice makes him deeply sensual, Phil. Could you... Dude, I want Phil to do ASMR. I would pay Phil to do ASMR. I would absolutely pay Phil to do ASMR. Also, if that person gives 120, I'll send him a clip of the sound too. Not that that's a really good deal, but whatever. I need to put Phil's face on the it looks like he's thinking. Can you all see, the problem is if I do the chip-in thing, and I've explained this before, and most of you actually agree it makes sense, is, if we get to a certain point, Rich, I would be shirtless every day. So that's why I'm kind of like, on doing that. Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound? Pretty much that's what it is.
Hey, Phil, why'd you buy 2 different capture devices? Why didn't you just buy Windows 10 instead? Like, did you not fucking watch the whole the show? You're here.
Maybe. Let's just put everything you're about to say aside. It's going to make no sense, and I'm going to debunk it. Maybe they weren't there for the whole show, Phil. What's up, Nathan? How are you? Maybe. Ralph, you had a... Yes, you could get it in consecutive men's asses.
Men's asses! Men's asses! Men's asses! Men's asses! Men's asses! Men's asses!
There you go. Did you want... Oh, I don't have it. But essentially... I put my shirt on. No, I did not. Dude, I stopped the stream at like 11:57. Literally. Yeah.
Why do I have to repeat myself for something I just did 5 minutes ago? Why are you so stupid? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first dunce of 2023.
Rich's left nipple begs to differ.
Breasts.
Holy sh...
Brad J says he can confirm. I was like, yeah. Because I was even guilty about... But here's the thing. Because I always like following through when I get a super chat. Because if I don't, then what the fuck is the point of asking... Like if people are like, hey, Rich, will you do this for the XYZ? Then if I don't do it, then I'm a dick. I actually felt guilty about those 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, fuck, those 3 minutes. He's missing out on 3 minutes of my nipple. You got me shirtless beating 3 bosses last night. That was the most ridiculous. I didn't think I was actually going to do that good. Like, I thought I was going to be stuck. I can't believe I died so much on that fucking invader where you get the Reduvia blade, man. What is a backshot video? Yeah, he wasn't he making fun of me for having my sounds on like the soundboard or the stream deck? And you want to know something else? Hold on. Wasn't he making here is just to show you Phil's incredible. I'm not complaining. I was satisfied. I'm glad you were said. That was I actually had fun too. So yeah, my job is terrible. I get paid to have fun. Like I was like, damn, I'm pretty good at this game now. I'm not like there's this one guy I follow. I don't know if he's from. I think he might be from Japan. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. You don't see his face at all. It's just he, as a wretch, goes around and like beats every boss from the Elden Beast, you name it, butt ass naked with a club and doesn't get touched. I mean, obviously you could see because you see where the runes where he died, so I'm sure he had to practice a bunch. But that is some fucking dedication. That, and he doesn't get hit. He doesn't get hit. Anyway, Minxy is back.
I just peed in my basement.
Like, that is some... There's a guy on YouTube who plays through Elden Ring as a wretch. And he fights all the bosses. Doesn't get touched in the slightest. It is absolutely insane. He did Soul level 1 hit. Do you know the amount of practice? I'm sure he's also talented, but the amount of practice, there's no amount of practice that would make me be able to do that. I know that for a fact. Why? Because he's an idiot. I'm not even saying he's an idiot for moving, but he moved without his condo being sold. Had 2 mortgages while his channel was definitely in a decline.
Shit. And we already ad nauseum this week talked about why I don't want to upgrade to Windows 10, how that could be a... Just to give you an example.
I was literally watching a video. I know we're going to take 7 hours to get through all these Phil videos. I was literally watching a teacher's raging compilation. They act exactly like Phil. Because you know how I always say Phil acts like a disgruntled teacher? 100%. What is your, on the community collective thoughts on Windows 11? I don't know if I want to upgrade. I'm angry that they're basically with their TPM requirement killing off a whole bunch of more than capable computers. There's workarounds. You're going to still be able to get Windows 11 on there, but officially they're telling you those computers are not supported if you can't add a TPM module. I have boobs as well. Oh. I was expecting grapefruit and I got lime.
The other day we were waiting for this Avid Media Capture device to arrive. FedEx had botched the whole delivery once and was about to botch it a second time. We had nothing to do on stream. So I was like, hey, let's test this black magic capture device that I have that's a decade old. I plug it in, I install drivers for it, and my Windows starts corrupting. It starts saying DLL error, DLL error.
Yeah, because you're using an old unsupported capture card on now unsupported again, even with Windows 8.1, on an old, now unsupported operating system.
I try to open a browser. DLL error, browser cannot open. Well, let me actually reinstall the browser fresh. Oh, you downloaded a file that's an install file for a browser? Windows has detected that file as a virus. Auto-delete the file.
No, it gives you the option to still install it. No, it can auto-delete. He's right. All right. He's right. Got to remain objective, even though he looks like he saw a really saggy pair of grandma titties on his computer screen. I got to piss real quick. I'll be right back. Love that picture. Emptying the hole. still think my lighting looks fucked, but everyone tells me I'm crazy. Whatever. Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
See, I drank a bunch before I streamed. I should have pissed before. It's like when you're a kid, your mom tells you to pee before you go somewhere. Yes, wash your... I still have that one.
Wash your balls.
That's criminally underused, Deadeye. Dude, you've been a member for a year and a half, man. Thank you. So, Ralph, that's why... I love that you're using Ralph from The Simpsons. It wasn't even that he moved. He moved like a fucking idiot.
You know it, girl.
2 mortgages with your channel in decline. It's like me going out and buying a Porsche right now. What is your thoughts? So I answered that one. Let's react to Logan Paul response. Dude, I got so much shit lined up for tonight. Maybe, Ralph.
All I did was install a couple new drivers to make a capture device work from 10 years ago.
You just... Phil?
Congratulations.
You just answered why you had problems. Oh, the screen. The screen. I mean, not that you're really missing anything. We should just go back to this and play the video. That would be more entertaining for you.
And that's how my PC was reacting. Can you imagine?
Yes. Wow. Outdated operating system, outdated software causes problems. Breaking news.
If I upgraded Windows from 8 to 10. Right?
His laugh was fake. He knows that what he's saying is disingenuous. I'm not a psychologist or anything, but come on, common sense is common sense.
Probably half the shit in my computer wouldn't even work. Half the components would be...
Nope. Someone who is not blocked by Phil, pass on that Windows 10 on Twitter, Adam, Windows 10, because your computer is old, would auto-detect everything. 98% chance, I should say, if I'm good at... Because I've put Windows 10 on old computers, and it just works. Like Todd Howard's ass. It literally does. It just works. So you're wrong, Phil. You have an older computer. You would make a Windows Media Creator. I will even give you a tutorial, Phil. I know you hate me. I don't care. I'll still do a tutorial for you privately. DM me or email me. Send me a fucking letter. Use smoke signals, whatever.
You know, not detected, outdated. Do you really want to go through that? Seriously, is that really what you want? I mean, honestly, I think that's the truth. Yes, that's what some people want.
Shirtless tutorial.
They want me to fuck my computer up.
No, they don't. Oh, my God. He's doing the same thing when I said I would donate him a PC. He is self-sabotaging again. I forgot about this. Stop doing this, Phil. No, they're not. They're just telling you what you literally need to do to make your computer more stable. He is the most self-sabotaging motherfucker.
So that way I can't make content for you anymore. And then they'll laugh. Ha ha ha! See that? He did. He updated the Windows 10 and now he's screwed. Ah ha!
Oh my... Jesus. Fuck. No, Phil. Whether it's an actual supporter or a detractor, I don't care if it's fucking Tevin telling you this. They're right. All you would need to do is make a Windows Media Creation tool, go buy a $20 key from, like, I don't know, a CD key house. There's a billion different places. You use that key so you don't have the constant watermark of Windows in the Windows 10 isn't registered. And that would be fucking it, dude. And upgrade to a SATA SSD. But I know you're not going to even dare open up your fucking computer and do that. You said I think Phil said this. He hasn't even opened it to blow it out. I can't send 120 on Saul. Send another super of 20. Get the annoying sound effect. I relish your suffering. Well, fuck you. Thank you, but fuck you. Because you realize I also promised I'll play it at least once per stream. All right, we'll watch this, and you know the magic I'll do. We'll open up SoundForge. Fuck. God damn it. You're lucky I stick to my promises, at least on stream. Video, sometimes I don't, and then I take forever. Your shoulders, yes.
Your shoulders.
Thank you. You also... I'll be a sport, and you know what? You get a bargain deal tonight. You also get me shirtless. Half an hour. So till 8:08. And then after this video is done, I will get the sound for you. Minxy's excited. There's man boobs. Hero, I'm sorry. Yes, you just joined.
I'm sorry.
This is another reason why, Phil, you can only get so erect. Listen. I'm going to have Phil say it for me.
Watch your balls. Oh.
This is another reason why Phil would never come on my interview. See, if he went on the Quartering's interview, the Quartering wouldn't question. I'd be like, Phil, you know how easy it is. I would say, Phil, Windows 10 is really easy to upgrade to. And would actually make your computer more stable, and it would just auto-detect all of your hardware because it's an older PC. Right? You know, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. And he would hang up. He would disconnect from Zoom faster than he came. Like, he would just be gone. Because he doesn't want to, he just wants to be on his podium and live in his reality of why things are the way they are. I would debunk all of this in a minute, and he would look like an ass. That's why he would never do an interview with, like, It's a Gundam. What's wrong in It's a Gundam's videos, Phil? By all means. I almost want to rewatch those on stream. That's like it's like going back to Goodfellas watching them. They're fucking masterpieces.
It's like I told you guys.
Dance, bitch.
If I'm going to go to Windows 10, I'm just going to get a new computer. Right? That's what I want to do. I mean, ideally.
Why? Your computer obviously has the hardware grunt. What are you going to be streaming in 4K 60 HDR? If your computer is handling what you're doing, why the fuck would you need a whole new computer? It makes no goddamn... You're by you being here right now, streaming and bitching about this, is proof that you don't need a new computer. You just need to upgrade its software. This is again why he won't come on for an interview. Deadman, how are you? 100% Chevron. He's just too stubborn and lazy to do it. And then he expects me not to call him out for the get the hell out of here, dude. Stop.
That's the best case scenario here, is I buy a new computer where all the components are set up and working with the current Windows. Not trying to upgrade.
Yeah, because you also don't want to put any thought in. It's not like you work on a platform and make a living on a platform where you literally can find a tutorial for anything. You could probably find a tutorial for fingering your asshole on here. Let's just keep it real. And you don't want to do it. You just want to plug it in and have it work. Yeah, he's on Windows 8.1, which isn't it like in a couple days going to be unsupported too? Yeah, and if he has, that's a good point. I forget the very good point, T-Parade 21. If you have 8.1, you can just upgrade. You don't even have to spend the $20 and get a key. Oh. Phil is a clown. He amuses us all. And the thing is, no matter how much he hates me, I'll never hate the guy because I don't have it. Like, he's genuinely entertaining. Yeah, that's it. In like a couple days, 8.1 is also a memory. So congratulations, you updated to a barely relevant operating system for like 48 hours, Phil. Obby, it's laziness. That's what it is. He doesn't want to think. He just wants it to work. He should just go back to Windows 3.11. Could you imagine? God, nostalgia. I remember putting a song on a floppy disk, had to like compress the living shit out of it. It sounded like it was going through a phone, but I was just blown away that I had a song on a floppy disk in Windows 3.11. What? Thank you for being a member for 6 months. Who would want to go on a date with Rich? Fill her up, tickle a cucumber, Chris Chan, or Mr. He'll be on in 20 minutes. Then what would that date be? Why are you bringing up a fucking nightmare like this? That's so... Oh my God. People are like detectives of his hypocrisy and thinking of shit that I'm not thinking of. Yeah, he's so worried about, like, Rich, if we have this interview where we can only talk about games and nothing else, are you going to have a VPN? Are you going to have this? Are you going to have that? Are you going to hire me, you know, the Secret Service to be surrounding my house while you're interviewing me? And he's on fucking an outdated operating system. And he wasn't even on Windows 8.1 until Windows 8.1, until, like, he was essentially forced to, I mean to say. Yes, I heard, and that'll probably be tomorrow night we watched it, or I think me and Jay are going to be roasting Keemstar. I can't wait. That's going to be fun. Windows 8 was awful. Oh, yeah, it was so fucking awful. That's because they were trying to do the whole tablet bullshit. Everyone thought that tablets were going to be, because the iPad came out in 2010 and it was more successful than anyone imagined. And then everyone tried to jump on the bandwagon, including Microsoft.
After 8.5 years of constant use and just praying that everything that's in my computer will just work with Windows 10 with no issues.
The older it is, the more of a chance there's drivers. I'm telling you, I would almost 100% guarantee, not 98%, that you would just put use the Windows Media Creation tool, install Windows, and it would just work. Yeah, can you live stream from... I have never once used Chrome OS. I have had no interest in Chrome OS. Yes, 7 was 100% more stable than 8. I love Windows 7. I mean, now going back to it, you would feel its limitations more so. But shit, Windows 7 going from Vista... Oh, boy, it was like a dream. My PC randomly makes itself crash, and it auto updates when it restarts, even though I turn that off and select. Sounds like it could be a hardware issue. I know that now. That's like an excellent diagnosis, Rich, but... Okay. Here's what you got to do. When you get a blue screen... Now I think they even have a QR code where you could scan the QR code and it'll tell you what the error code does, or take a picture because it kind of goes fast, get the error code, then you could type it into Google. What are the two options? That will lead you in the direction of what it could be. Hopefully it's not hardware, but there's a very good chance it could be. The code will lead you where you need to kind of look.
I don't have a week to not make content for you guys so I can troubleshoot my computer. All right? And don't.
What? Phil.
This is what would happen if that happened. The hell?
Also, too, let me look it up.
Someone saying if you knew capture cards were a
It's Philception. DSP reacts. First off, he's reacting to something. But remember when Phil said he was making fun of people for making, like, the faces, like... like, you can't... The hypocrisy. The lack of self-awareness. What is that, Phil? What is that? That's the exact face you were shitting at other people for making. Remember he said? You were watching it yesterday. Remember he said these faces? We're like, oh, all those streamers and YouTubers and make these faces. What's that face? Oh, God. He is a man.
This is what would happen if that happened. What the fuck?
Yeah, you should get a stream deck, Phil. Even if you get the cheapest one, like the mini, just have 6 sounds on deck. How many buttons are on the smallest one? I don't even know. Who cares? Even if it's 2.
It stopped working. Seriously?
Yeah, Phil, where'd you get that from? Dollar General?
You piece of crap. Well, that was short-lived.
His audience sent one, but oh wait, I know what it is. He's on an outdated operating system. They probably don't even have fucking drivers for it anymore. Oh my God, Christ Almighty in heaven. So, so he has a stream deck that his audience sent him, but he's not using it because he's too lazy to upgrade his operating system. So instead, he went to a bodega to pick up a sound machine. Sure. Maybe he got one of those. Maybe he got one of those sandwiches too. Phil got a soundboard the Aki way. First, we put the soundboard on the grill. Then we get pancake batter. It's like, what?
Maybe I have to open it and mess with the batteries. Maybe one of the batteries is loose. The thing wasn't that good to begin with, quite frankly. So I guess we're not using this anymore. Wow, that lasted what?
Everyone says all of his concoctions are banging though. So gotta be a reason, not just not OnlyFans, Jesus Christ. Not just TikTok that people are going there. Rich, thank you for your loads you said to me. Listen, shove a ribeye down your mouth and shit out a log and clog the toilet. Let's go right now. The health inspector doesn't care about you eating fatty food. The health inspector cares that the place is clean, and it looks pretty fucking clean from the videos anyway. Yes, this is your video, duty. This is the video I was asking you for. You didn't even realize you had it because we were saying you're like the CNN of Phil. You're uploading like a video every hour.
What, 3 weeks?
Hire Erin Burnett to cover him. She's actually hot, though.
And nothing. Piece of shit.
Yeah, use your stream deck that you were sent.
Okay, now it'll work. So if I were to upgrade my PC to Windows 10, this is what it would be like.
Oh, wait, he played me. I will give him that. Okay, you still should use your stream deck then. That takes nothing away. It is absolutely insane that you were just holding it up to a microphone instead of using a piece of hardware that you have. You did get me. That was well played, though. I will give you that, Phil. I give you credit when credit's due. Thank you for the person that tipped me on Cameo. I'm actually still getting a surprising amount of support. I may, if it keeps going like that, I may just keep the price low.
See? You slap the shit out of technology and it works. I'm not kidding you. This has worked with me a lot.
Oh, he was being... Okay, never mind. It really wasn't working. God damn it, Phil. You're playing with my fucking emotions.
Look here! Look, listen!
Get in the top bunk with Jay while the birds watch the incident of May 1st and tell Phil how to upgrade Windows 10 to Windows Breast 10 while he's masturbating. Oh, the camera's on. Camera's on the whole time. We gotta hold on a second.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Just look. Oh man, I want a woman to stare at me how Phil is staring at that chicken sandwich.
Ban Amber Heard's surgery.
Delicious. I have that sound clip too. And Jeremy Rubenstein, I am so stoned that I actually almost forgot. I almost forgot to get your sound effect. I almost ripped you off. Accidentally. Devour. Oh yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot too that we were still on the Phil picture.
A lot of times in my lifetime. I don't know why. But if technology is not working, I say, fuck you, you piece of shit! And apparently I made some money. Anyway, it works now. No, what it was,
I'll check in a minute.
So I slapped it around, now the battery worked again. Okay. Anyway, if your technology doesn't...
Or you could have, you know, taken out the battery and made sure it was seated properly. But no, just smack it on your fucking table, Phil.
Doesn't work, slap it around.
This is why. Yeah, okay, maybe it's a... Phil would light himself on fire installing a new operating system. How? I don't know. But he would be running out of the room screaming and there would be smoke behind him. That is absolutely would happen.
Around. Show it who's boss, then you'll get it working again. That's what you'll learn today from the Level 1 podcast. Very nice. Okay. So.
Okay. Let's get Jeremy Rubenstein's sound. First off, we get the link. Sure. Then you open up 4K video downloader. I don't know if I'm doing his voice right, but fuck it, we're going with it. And then the fucking software doesn't open. Oh, there it is. Now, every fucking time you want to update. Then you paste the link. All right, I'm done doing that voice. I'm too lazy. All right, we're going to extract the audio. This thing, I do install the updates eventually, but this fucking software has an update like every 2 minutes. It's like, remember iTunes used to be like that when it still existed. Fucking drove me crazy. Literally every time you opened iTunes, I'm like, no, I will update, but not today. You have an update every time I open this fucking software. Rich, the starter song for Christmas stream and the DSP nasal drip. Where can we listen to these? Can you upload to the channel maybe, please? So, that's not mine to upload, dude. DSP is a specific kind of man. I agree. So, now we got... Oh, great. Thank you, SoundForge, for opening. So now we show in folder. Then we see my Force Cream Pie video collection. Just kidding, that I do not have that.
I just peed in my basement.
And then we look for Philip Burnell's sound, because he is a man. With an ass. Okay, let's find it.
Buying two of the same device. Oh, it's Phil done talking.
Okay. All right, then. Who made this? It's Meerkat. It's in the description, dude, of this video, of this stream. You could literally go right to it there. The issue with Phil on Windows 10 is a repeat of the camera in front of he will kick and scream till he has no choice but to upgrade Phil's. Yeah. And it hurts his show. Phil, you're literally hurting your own show, too. You can't use the Stream Deck as a soundboard. You're dealing with stability issues because you are on an old operating system. Maybe there's some other hardware issue, but I doubt it. Anyway. I think it stops here.
Oh,
Wait. Yeah, let's put it on loop. Are you enjoying your sound? This is hell. This is fucking hell. You like hell? Okay, I'm done. Okay. Stop! Remember, he is a mature adult and not a children's entertainer that also does this too.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
I am satisfied. Yeah, I'm glad you're satisfied. Okay, we got it all. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to cut it. Paste special. Paste to new. Okay. We're going to wave hammer it. Oh, no. Now I've got that punch. Where the fuck is my mouse? I can't see it. Oh, here it is. That does have a little bit of a pop. So we'll do a fade out. What the fuck? Oh, the loop. And here you go. Oh my god. All right, it's great. Okay, so now we go and get that sound. From the Stream Deck soundboard. Phil meh. Is it actually in? Yes, here it is. So what are you going to get rid of? Yeah, fucking tits could go. Fucking tits could go. I'm over that clown anyway. As I'm sitting here shirtless. I'm calling him a clown. He is a clown, though. And here we go. Here it is.
Congratulations.
What an awful sound. Okay, so we'll close. We got more Phil. Here's Phil to tell you more. Wait. First off, I hope this is a troll, because if you're asking Phil this, Gary from the Vault, Magic 8 Ball, will I get myself a girlfriend in 2023? Phil's 8 Ball is not to. Don't ask him your future. Do not trust Phil's 8 Ball to tell you if you're going to get pussy or not. Oh, wait, we're not on his. Wait. Oh, I got to show you. I'm a dumbass. All right. Look at my masculine physique there. I'm hard. Rich is next. No, fuck. I would definitely hear it. The most annoying soundbite on your soundboard. Why do you think I made someone pay for that? Can I get 607 Baba Booies and 4? You can. Well.
Baba Booey, 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 Baba Booey.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Breasts.
My streams are fucking bizarre. They're very strange. So anyway, here's Phil.
All right, schedule's done. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to address YouTube drama. So,
I thought you don't like addressing YouTube drama, Phil. I thought you want to stay away from that. You're different. I understand he's talking about like demonetization, so it's not like, but I thought this is the shit you'd like to stay away from. Oh, what is it? Because it's in your oh, Christ almighty. I can't. Can I get 10? Yes. Do I still have to guess? Yes, I do.
Yes. Oh, la 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 la.
What the hell is going on? My soundboard is being taken over by Phil. Imagine tuning into his stream and that's the first thing you hear. I have no regrets.
In the last 24 hours, you may have noticed one or more major YouTubers start to come out.
Magic 8 Ball, will I get myself a girlfriend in 2023? Wait, no, you don't see it yet. Fuck, wait.
And cover a interesting topic on the site. What has happened is, I believe what people were saying last night, it was Moist Critical. I don't know, because I personally have not.
Yeah, see it? Look. Magic 8 Ball, will I get myself a girlfriend in 20... Good luck.
Seen the video for Moist Critical?
If you're asking Phil that question, no. Volume is at 100%. Is that 100% in Windows? Let's check. Yes. His videos are so fucking quiet, too. Get myself a girlfriend.
But apparently there are some big YouTubers coming out, and they're basically saying YouTube has made a behind-the-scenes change that no one knows about. And this change has made it that the monetization of videos is dramatically different And tons of videos are now that used to be able to get monetized by YouTube so you can make money on them are being demonetized. Okay? And I guess what they're saying is that the catch that YouTube has now instituted that didn't tell anyone about.
Time for your daily dose of Phil. Just Magic 8 Ball. Will I get myself? Why? Maybe they're trolling. I'm hoping they're trolling. Abby will get to your StreamLabs in a second, dude. I know it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. A StreamLabs from Abby is always an event. Thinks people will take him. All right, hold on.
Breasts.
Thinks people will take him seriously if he acts like this, and he thinks people are, quote, attacking him, unquote. If they're speaking common sense, that's probably another reason why he moved to Washington State. I think you mean. So he can go away from people and stay in his bubble.
Bubbles, 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 bubbles.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
Thank you, Abby.
Breasts.
How much to shove Bruno down your pants for 60 seconds? No amount of money for that. That's literally no. Oh, God. Keemstar would unretire from Drama Alert. Rich of ReviewTechUSA dyed my beard and put a dog down his pants. Rich Birds, will I get a girlfriend? Yes, you will get a girlfriend. It will be a bird. Or a woman dressing in a bird suit. She'll be a furry. Or a feathery, whatever the fuck they are.
Is that if you swear, meaning you say a curse word, all right, or strong adult language, all right, within some kind of a criteria, your video will auto-demonetize no matter what.
Oh, shit, I could put my shirt back on. Fuck, I forgot. That is true. I said till 8:08. It is 8:09. Tonight will be a plenty of pissing night because I drank gallons of shit and I barely ate dinner. I had a protein bar. So everything that's going down one hole is going to come out the penis hole. I am going to empty that penis hole real quick. Protein bar was delicious though. It was a coconut bar. Coconut protein bar. Phil, feed me this chicken. That fucking, I'm telling you, if I had this stream my way, we'd be staring at that till 3 a.m. Looking at that chicken breast and hungering for it.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh, girlfriend didn't get notification. Well, you know what? That's fucking weird. But not surprising. But I'm streaming right now as I'm sending this to you. I got the drip going. I got the tip. So the birds will also get girlfriends. The birds are going to give plenty of sex. All of the birds. The horse is going to help them have sex. I don't know how. I didn't mind dyeing my beard. It just was kind of messy. So I'm like, I don't really, because I don't personally care that I'm gray. It actually just looked better on camera. But fuck it. It's not like it's made that much. It's not like oh, look how sexy I am now. Fucking cares. House Speaker election was as they voted 4 times. Dems voted for Jeffries, but in the end, McCarthy only got 202 R's. Rest voted for Jim Jordan. John, I have no idea what's going on. I should. I'm wrong for not. But I already have enough stress in my life, and following politics just stresses me even more. Hey, Rich, thank you for everything. Thank you, Ace Trainer Raf. Can I get a couple full, put it in a bottle, and getting Grandpa excited? Do I have the Grandpa excited? No, I don't. But you can get... How many would you like?
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it.
And you can get this.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Wow.
And...
Oh, yeah. It turns me on.
Was Phil beating off to A, titties, B, ass, or C, BDSM? Can I get a... Oh, no. Oh, no. People are paying for this. Remember, he is an adult entertainer. That doesn't sound right either. That sounds like he's beating off on OnlyFans. I love how nice and stable our government is running right now, John. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
All right. Now, it's funny because I've told you guys over the last few years that I've watched various people on YouTube dance around wording. For example, if someone is being accused of, I'm about to say it, ladies and gentlemen, sexual misconduct. If someone is, in hot water for that in a news story or the law, they're being prosecuted for it, all right? Basically, people who are telling the story will change the words. I've actually heard, like, the quartering says spicy something something or spicy.
Oh, yeah, the quartering has the most ridiculous dodge words. He actually is right about this, Phil. Rich eats ass, USA.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
He actually is right about this. That's why I'm kind of like, why is everyone making it like the sky is falling? I avoid words throughout the entire video. It's part of what killed the fun of making, like, news stories. Unless it's, like, gaming stuff where I'm actually interested in it. The stuff I was interested in, like talking about EDP and, like, drama like that. Like, I'm genuinely interested in that shit, but I can't talk about it. So, Phil, my point is, Phil isn't wrong here. Like, it's always been a thing. So why people are like, oh my God, swears in the first date. Like, you really couldn't swear in videos anyway, anywhere. So why are you shitting yourself now?
PC content or something. I've heard them, like, try to say stuff like that.
Father, I can tell there is sexual tension between you and the horse. There is. Just give in to your desires, I promise. I am not taking horse dick in the ass. I've seen how that ends.
To try to avoid the wording. Because they're afraid that if they say the words, they'll be demonetized. Okay? Now, here's the deal. First of all, I've now been on YouTube
Oh, no.
Almost 15 years. In reality, I have been on YouTube for 15 years because I started in 2007, but most people don't know that I barely uploaded. It was just me doing some Street Fighter tournaments. I didn't regularly start uploading until the fall of 2008. But now, I've been on YouTube for...
Knows how to do layouts, but yeah, you said that before, Abby. Yeah, he does.
Almost 15 years, all right? I have seen every possible thing happen with YouTube. And I was on YouTube before you could even do half the content that's on the site. You get blocked or kicked off the site. You couldn't monetize anything back in the day. You tried to put ads on it. It was rejected. Can't do it. Okay? I was on the site when, you know, videos were 10 minutes long. You couldn't even go longer than that. Anyway, I digress. What we're basically seeing happen on YouTube, all right, is YouTube is trying to actively change the site to become more attractive to businesses. Now, I want you to think about this. You own a business. You want that business to get effective advertising. So you want to purchase a block of advertising from YouTube as a site, right? I want my ads for my business to run on appropriate videos, correct? So, let's say, for example, you own a used car dealership out of Toledo, Ohio, and you purchase a block of advertising.
Where the fuck did he get that from? He is making sense, though. But where did he get that one from? Let me tell you something. A used car dealership in Toledo, Ohio would fucking put their ads on porn. But he is making sense here. Hey, Rich. I sent you a submission through your submissions Gmail. It's a meme video I made on a lazy afternoon. Sipping tea in your backyard. I'll check it out, by the way, Cosmic.
You say, hey, YouTube, I would like you to run ads for my used car dealership on appropriate videos for people in the appropriate demographics and the appropriate geolocations. Can you do that for me? YouTube supposedly would be able to do that. Supposedly. And the reason I say supposedly is because usually it's not. YouTube acts like it's smarter than it is. It's all run on algorithms. There's no humans actually typing in, oh, okay, program this in and have this run on these videos. It's an algorithm that runs and tries to determine appropriately where those ads should be placed. And it's hilarious because there were times years ago, I never see this anymore, but there were times many years ago where you'd go to watch an ad, or you go to watch a video and ads would play, and the ads would be completely off base from the video you're watching. You're about to watch...
Yeah, that's true.
...the top 10 gaming fails of a year, and it's an advertisement for what if you got into a car accident and you need a lawyer. Like, what is this? This completely has nothing to do with what I'm watching. This doesn't even...
Well, that's kind of a weird analogy, Phil, because people who may get into accidents that watch video game stuff. You know what I mean?
Apply to me. Why would I care? Right? Or you're watching the hottest toys countdown of the year and it runs an ad for, you know, life insurance for elderly people. The hell is this? This is what YouTube would have a problem with. They'd get a bunch of ads purchased from a company and they would not have the appropriate way to divvy those ads out properly to an audience. So it was ineffective advertising. And when YouTube, you know, over a decade ago, used to be rolling in money. There were advertisers who were
Phil's nipples are protruding.
Throwing millions upon millions of dollars at YouTube for advertising. But after a year or two of doing it, they realized the advertising was completely ineffective. And over time, less and less companies were throwing money at YouTube, realizing that this internet advertising was a joke.
You're wrong, Phil. That you are wrong about. I'm too lazy to look up numbers. But if YouTube was losing advertisers, the site wouldn't be able to grow. It would be gone. Alphabet, Google, whatever you want to fucking call them. I know Alphabet's the parent company. Would have dropped YouTube like a log of shit if it wasn't at least breaking even. No, they aren't leaving. Yeah, there was the adpocalypse, but what YouTube did to appease the advertisers became fucking strict.
They weren't getting anything
Heard you. I see you, Jedi Master.
out of it. I mean, case in point would be the adpocalypse in 2017 when major companies like Starbucks and Walmart and all these giant companies that were throwing these insane advertisement campaigns towards YouTube pulled them all overnight, okay? And that's when the adpocalypse happened, and that's when all of a sudden YouTubers said, well, I can't make a living just on ads anymore. Now I got to have sponsorships. I got to have product placements. Please pledge to my Patreon. Please buy this junk. Shill.
Oh, God. No, here we go. Phil is the only non-shill. Begs for money. Phil is the only one who doesn't do the over-the-top faces in thumbnails. Does a totally over-the-top face. Oh, this man is a treasure. Why It's a Gundam has not made another video yet. There's so much. There's so much.
Shill, okay? And basically the website hasn't been the same since. Now, let me ask you a question, okay? Why do you think...
I can't stop staring at Phil's nipples. I know that sounds really bizarre, but... It's like they have hypnotized me. I am hypnotized. Thank you, Cole Wolf, for becoming a member. Thank you.
YouTube content creators would all of a sudden be freaking out at YouTube, right?
It's kind of like this one time I was watching a video from Pat Country before we hated each other. And, like, his nipples were, like, I thought he was going to slash Ian's face with them. And just before people talk shit, in the comments, people were talking about Pat's nipples. They were like, yo, why are you got some S-tier nipples today, Pat?
Now and saying, uh-oh.
I'm doing okay, McQuackery.
Everything's getting demonetized. I'll tell you why. Because the kind of content creator that's complaining is the kind of content creator that sits around and puts out 1 or 2 videos a day tops. I hate to...
Oh, no. He's going a different route with this. I thought he was going to go with a route with which I think is that YouTube's always been really like this with swear words since 2017 at least. He's going with the I'm holier than thou route. I am here for it.
To say it, it's not high effort work. All right? I'm not saying it's not popular. I'm just telling you it's not high effort work. When all you're doing
is what we're doing now, Phil, high effort work? Like, let's just keep it 100, Phil, you and me. Let's keep it real. Are we breaking our fucking backs? The extra marijuana just kicked in, so I'm just going to sit here and talk to your breasts. They're going to look at chicken. I'm talking to bird breasts. I'm talking to bird breasts. And Phil is looking at that finger-licking chicken. And Phil is looking at that finger-licking chicken.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh, Christ almighty in heaven. Join the Island Boys. What was even their thing besides looking ridiculous? Like, what was their thing? Rich, been watching since 2012. It's time to bite the bullet and make a third channel called ReviewTechUSA. I kind of agree. Fapping Phil and the saucy chicken sandwich.
Doing is you're sitting around, you put
Not yet.
out 2 videos a day, and then you do a stream for an hour. That's not a day of work. All right? Very much so, it could be with some of those popular content on YouTube. It could be millions of views per video, and they're making thousands of dollars in a day, but it's not a full day of work. It's just not. And you know what? More power to them. I'm not criticizing those kind of YouTubers, because if they can make it work, if they only have to work a few hours a day, you know, and they make that kind of content and they make money doing it and they don't have to go crazy. I guess that's the life, right? Isn't that the life we'd all like to have? You don't have to sit around working all day. Instead, you could just do whatever you want with your time because you're rolling in money. That's the life a lot of these big YouTubers live, okay? So that being said, you know, let's say you're a big time YouTuber and you put out 2 big videos a day, each video getting hundreds of thousands to millions of views, and maybe you do a stream a day of an hour or 2 with your audience. So that's your income. 3 pieces of content. What happens if 1 or 2 pieces of that content gets demonetized? Oops, I just lost 2/3 of my income for the day, right? So that's why this is a big problem among these kind of big YouTubers who are all of a sudden complaining about this. For someone who's a normal person, you don't care if a video gets demonetized here or there. Who gives a shit? How does it really affect you? It doesn't, not in a big way. For me, every day I've got a podcast. Well, first of all, I've got a live stream. And the live stream is monetized, although quite frankly, it's not necessarily highly monetized. You probably see an ad run on this live stream when it starts, and I take 1 ad.
It is from the Hoot. Look up Hoot Wireless with a T, and you'll see the commercial for it. I'd love to see Phil play Rocksmith. Yes. I wonder how he acts when he is in a corner in real life. What do you mean in a corner? Like, is Phil on a street corner? Is Phil on a street corner fucking tits with the fucking tits guy?
Break during each stream, and that's it. So I don't make a lot of money on the stream. Just up front, I really don't. It's very little that I ever make on a stream. Then I do the podcast, usually 2 to.
I mean, I would say he barely has a point because, like, I could tell you firsthand, you could use no profanity. You could describe absolutely nothing. If you talk about EDP445, that video will have limited ads. Just the topic will get you limited ads. So he's kind of not right, Phil.
3 pieces of gameplay. And then on my late stream, we've got 2 more gameplay videos, a stream, and the daily wrap. So if you add it all up, 2 streams, podcast, 3 pieces of gameplay, 2 pieces of gameplay, daily wrap. 9 things I do a day that can all be monetized. Now, in addition to that, if you haven't noticed, the vast majority of support that I get is from my live audience. It's from you guys who watch the content and you appreciate it, so you contribute. You tip. You do a super chat. You become a member, right? All these things. That crowdfunding has really become my bread and butter when it comes to my business over the last 5 years since I've been.
I can't really say anything. That's kind of the same with me, too. YouTube's a different, like, even look, I was supposed to have the INEO 2 review up today, but YouTube's having issues. So there essentially goes a day of revenue for me, or more revenue, because of a new video. But I stream a good amount now, so I don't stress about it. You know?
I became a full-time content creator. What that has allowed me to do is to essentially.
Yeah. Rich eats ass is a troll.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
Yeah. Zero, you know what I'm actually doing all day? I am masturbating thinking about
You get the sweet taste of ass.
Essentially remove the shackles of YouTube from my business. I am not reliant on YouTube ad revenue. I'm not beholden to them. If they demonetize 1 or 2 videos of mine that I put out today, I don't care. I literally do not care. Okay? Now, if they demonetized every video I put out, then I'd probably have some issue. But in reality, it's just not a big deal. Who cares if they demonetize a few videos every once in a while? It's not a big deal at all, because I have diversified my income. I've got people who crowdfund me on the streams. I've got people pledging to my Patreon. I do have ad revenue on YouTube. I've got all this going on.
This is the second time I've listened to Phil that there is some kind of alarm going on in the background. What the hell goes on in your area, Phil?
I've got police showing up at my house outside right now because I'm telling the truth about how YouTube works as a content creator, and they don't want you to know about it, so they're sending the cops to arrest me.
I wonder if they would smack him on the nipples first. Rich eats ass. Where are you, dude? Do you enjoy the sweet taste of ass? Or of cucumber? Do you like cucumbers?
Cucumbers.
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 The inflection that Ass Mangold says this with is what makes it stay in the soundboard.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
I mean, a lot of YouTubers have realized that's why they do things like sponsored videos and baked in ads or stream. I mean, I do have sponsors, but I like that this gives me the flexibility instead of having to worry about, oh my God, I have to have a sponsor for every single video I put out ever. I probably should, but this, instead of having to do that constant fishing and be reliant. How do I even wake up anymore? I think of you. Every morning, I'm like, I wonder if Rich Eats Ass is going to be in my comment section. And if I don't see you, I do not sleep. I don't know. Did he tell a joke?
Okay, I think they're driving away. They got to the wrong house, apparently. Okay. Anyway.
No, or they're just driving by your complex, Phil.
So why am I talking about all this? Because these big YouTubers are now complaining about it, saying, oh, in the last couple of days, this video got demonetized, and this video got demonetized, and it's some shadow banning, blacklisting thing going on YouTube, and they're trying to force us off. That's not what's happening at all, okay? Here's what's happened. YouTube, in an honest effort to attempt to try to get more and more advertisers, all right?
25 RSC. Oh, Phil, ask Linus how chill and low effort. He isn't talking about Linus, though, admittedly. I know who he's talking about. I don't want to name them here because then people will say I'm salty. So I have to be careful. That owns multiple large buildings, I think. But yeah, he's a different kind of YouTuber. Seattle is another terrible place. No surprise. Well, you hear I've had sirens outside of my house. Actually, I know because I've been soft swatted here, but a couple times.
In an attempt to become effective advertising and to retain said advertisers, they're trying to improve their site. Okay? And when they try to improve their site, they hit it with waves of updates. Now, I will say this about what these content creators are saying. They're absolutely positively correct. YouTube makes changes and doesn't tell anyone. Or they'll make a big change, a sweeping change that will affect everyone, and the only place they'll announce it is on a blog post on a back end of YouTube that no one checks out. You know?
That is true. I was fishing for seltzer for way too long.
Oh, by the way, we're changing everything, and here it is on one blog post. Didn't even tell anyone we were making this change. So,
you have a nose hair.
Here's the deal of what's really going on here, all right? In the last couple of months, I noticed it, I would say about 2 months ago, all right? I noticed that basically we were in a situation where every time that I went to notify, every time that I went to, basically...
Man, had a sour.
Every time that I went to... I'm having a problem with my chat. I'm trying to get it to update. My chat is frozen, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Give me a second. Let me fart with this. Okay.
Let me fart with this?
Okay. It's hard to maintain a thought when all of a sudden my chat is all fucked up.
Pol Pot is so hot. Isn't that like a fucking dictator? Who thinks of these names? Like, oh. Don't ever do that again. Like.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
And I'm like, what's going on? Okay, I think I got it working again. Okay, let me get back to where I was. Okay, I would say it was roughly about 2 months ago. Maybe I'm off by a little bit, but basically I think what it was at the beginning of this advertisement season. So traditionally on YouTube, there's advertisement seasons that happen. The most profitable and most plentiful advertisement season is obviously the fall, because this is when all the advertisers want to run ads for Christmas, right? They want to advertise their products for.
All right, he's boring me. This one's boring. It's not because I'm agreeing with him. He's just going into way too much detail about this. This is more interesting. This is more. As a person whose job it is to entertain people, you got to know when to cut it down.
About this. A few days ago, well, 2 days ago, I was playing God of War Ragnarok, and we're in the end game now. You know, we're heading into the final moments of the plot, and a critical moment happens. Now, as this critical moment in the plot is happening, some contributions come in, and we had hit the vest goal for the day. For those who don't know, if I raise $100 on any particular stream, excuse me, $150 on any particular stream, you guys will vote on a silly vest for me to wear. It's a running thing I've been doing for over 2 years. You guys seem to like it as like a reward for you know, the amount of support that I get on the stream. So people were voting, and I think they voted for the Marty McFly vest. That's like the green, or the the orange vest that looks similar to the one that Marty wore in back to the.
Surprised the vests are still a thing. There's a reason. I'm not just being stoned and quiet, although I am stoned. He's gonna say something that's gonna be a banger.
Future. And they were voting, and, you know, the poll had probably been out for maybe 5-10 minutes, okay? So normally after like 15 minutes is probably when I would say, okay, here's the winner, I'll grab the vest or whatever. So I'm playing the game, and while people are voting on the vest, an insanely huge plot twist happens. Like jaw-dropping, shocking, unexpected, holy crap.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
You know, this changes everything. Life or death consequences style. Plot development in a game that I've been playing for over 50 hours, nearly 2 months, right? Nearly 2 months of my life invested in this game.
So, Phil, if you want to be that invested in a game, you play it on your own time. You're there to entertain the audience, Phil. They're not there to just watch. You play the game on your off time then. I was so into this game, and my audience that essentially pays my bills wanted me to do something. Now, look, some people get like demanding. I get it. I'm even like, yo, chill. I get you supported the show. I appreciate it, but I got like one at a time. It's like being in a line. You know, you got to. It would be unfair. Doesn't matter how much you super chatted if I like skipped a person, which I do by accident. You know, but oh, your audience wanted you to a game. How old is Ragnarok now? How long has it been on the market? Like, no one really cares anymore, Phil. Put on the fucking vest. November. All right, it's only a month and change. Still, if people, the diehards wanted to beat it, they beat it. Not penis. You get what I'm saying, though.
Game. And this moment happens, and I'm just so focused on the game. I'm talking with my.
Good. Turn off your stream and play it. Turn off your stream and play it.
A very intelligent brain. Audience about how shocked I am that I'd seen something coming, but I didn't necessarily know that's what it was going to be. And then the game, very rightly so, actually goes for about 10 minutes into a part of the game that's completely meaningless, but it does this on purpose to give you a moment to decompress from the seriousness of what just happened in the game. Because if it had gone from that straight into like combat or something, likely the gravity of what just happened wouldn't have sunk in. But because the game actually goes very...
Okay, so Phil, oh my God. This is where you should do like the tape fast forwarding effect right now. So what does this have to do with your audience, Phil? Like, they watched it with you. They get it. So what's the point?
Very good writing in this game. I have to say, probably some of the best writing I've seen in years, yet again. And I said that when I played God of War 2018. I'll say that again. I really felt like the way they did this was probably perfect for a narrative. Give the viewer, give the gamer some time to let it sink in. Just like it's sinking in for the characters, okay? And as this is happening, you know, we're having conversations, the characters are having conversations or whatever. And then, essentially, you know, I'm turning to my chat, and I see a group of people, even stream regulars. This wasn't just like, oh, there's a group of trolls coming in who are being annoying. A group of regulars. Now, they know I've been playing this game for 2 months. They know I love the game. They know that I play games for many different reasons. Not just to enjoy an audience, but I'm a lifelong gamer. I love games. I like how...
So you play the game on your fucking off time. Oh, Rich, I held back because I wanted to have the game to play with my audience. Okay. So you have to interact with them, Phil. It's your job.
How games have evolved over the years. I love narrative-based games. So for me, this is exactly why I do what I do. This kind of moment, you know, I'm letting it sink in and absorb, and I'm loving this. And I turn to the chat to talk with them about this moment, and here's the chat, no exaggeration. All right, you ready for this? Where's the vest? Wow, it's been like 10, 15 minutes. Phil doesn't have a vest on. Oh, Phil doesn't appreciate his viewers. Why put up a poll if you're not going to read the results and put on a vest? Where's the vest? I'm serious.
What do you want them to do, Phil? Oh, we're going through this emotional moment together. Phil, it's a fucking video game that's almost been out for 2 months. Stop. Do you want them to lick those protruding nipples and say it's going to be okay, Phil?
This was like 75% of the chat, although admittedly it was probably like 5 people. But they were dominating the chat with this nonsense, okay? I'm not here to wear a vest. I'm here to game. I'm here to have...
But no, I don't think it's like what Abby's saying, enrich my StreamLabs, which I got to give to Abby's credit where credit's due. In Abby's defense, I should say, I mean, there are times if he hasn't done that 20 times, I probably would have missed it. But I joke with him and bust his balls, but do I get pissed at him? No. He's supporting the show. Why would I get pissed off at him? People are supporting the show. They want to see a vest on you. Put the fucking vest on, Phil. If you really want to be absorbed in the story, play the game on your own fucking time. Again, this is why he would never come on with the interview, because I would tell him like it is. I wouldn't sit there and gargle his nuts. I may stare at his nipples, though.
Fun, meaningful, interactive streams with you. You know, it's a social...
Of course they're meaningful. Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't ask me to do my tips goal. They're meaningful if you just let me stare at a video game. Oh, God.
Social experience as well as a gameplay experience. The vest is something nice as a way to say, hey, thanks for the support. The vest is not the end-all and be-all of why I'm here.
I missed your super chat. See, Timothy, I'm sorry. I will stop the stream. Does he think the chat is his church? Yes. Absolutely. He got mad at that girl, Plum Girl. It's funny that I actually know her name. She's kind of infamous now. She was giving genuine, valid criticism. And he got all pissed off. I kept stopping, said that would be a bad idea if I put tape on my walls, because it gets so hot in here that the adhesive comes off. First off, if that's true, that is like a death knell for all of your consoles, all of your equipment in there, if you let it get that hot. I don't believe you. But secondly, the adhesive, even with the minor temperature fluctuations, if your room is climate controlled, I could tell you, because I'm looking at stuff stuck on with adhesive, would not move.
You're on a stream, all right? And
hey, Rich, you missed my regular chat.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Try to relax your anus.
I'm just hitting random buttons. I'm not. Hold on. I'm hot for your gravy flavored ass, Rich. Why is my ass flavored like gravy? Did like someone pour like I don't know, fuck.
quite frankly,
Anal sex. Yes, exactly, MD.
if the vest is going to take over,
Abby, see? Now I missed your super chat. I'm sorry. Like, you stop the fucking stream and you answer the people that are supporting your show. Here's a perfect example. Why is always on your case about your bad takes, but if someone else has similar bad takes, he gets angry, but not as angry as he does? Well, actually, he doesn't get angry at all. He was like kissing the ring of Critical. He's like, you know what? Critical's right. I should stop begging. How long have I been saying that for? Years? But Critical says it once, and he bows down to Jesus Christ.
and become something, and not just the vest, but the hat reward, all the rewards I do, the bubble blow. Oh, we hit 100 likes on a stream. Phil's gonna blow bubbles. I'm never blowing bubbles ever again. Where's the bubbles? Why didn't Phil blow bubbles? Did Phil blow bubbles already? Where are the bubbles? If that's what it's gonna be, then we'll just get rid of all the rewards, because that's not what I want my streams to be.
You said, dude, I literally have you on my soundboard with your empty promises of that.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Still blowing bubbles. Hey, Rich, you want to know more about the guy that watched porn on your turbo? I've been watching your older videos lately. Also, yeah, we were kids, man. And I actually told this story in my Turbo Express video, but that video is probably demonetized. I had like my 12th birthday or something like that. We were having a sleepover, and these two dudes that were in my class tried to steal a bunch of shit, and we caught them. And my mom called his mom to pick him up because he was fucking trying to steal shit. So someone brought over like a VHS tape of like 70s porn that they stole from their dad. And the Turbo Express was hooked up to a VCR. So as he was waiting for his mom to pick him up because he got caught for stealing, he was sitting there watching porn on the Turbo Express. So there you go. It's a very, very heartwarming story.
It's not just about, gee, how much did Phil raise today?
Oh, the guy who...
how successful was the stream financially today? Did we see a silly reward today? That's not what it's about at all.
So what is it about, Chief?
And the thing is, I know for a fact that the vast majority of people that are here on stream, and the vast majority of people who watch my videos on demand, know that. What this is, it's a vocal group of people who are just...
Remember the troll you had that was a bird? Yes! Bring Bruno on stream, please. No.
Just starting to get a lot more rowdy in the chat, particularly during streams. And I felt like yesterday I had to lay down the law during the podcast and say, listen, I'm not putting up with that. I'm just not. I don't even care if you're a stream regular. You can't do that. You can't actively derail a stream with bullshit.
How does it derail a stream? Oh my god, it's like that other fucking tits dude. If you can't handle Tom Anderson, Rich, you missed my messages from MySpace. God. Jesus, man, that picture makes me miss like 2004. Because Tom was your first friend on MySpace. When MySpace was popping and relevant, Tom was your first friend. God, remember you had like your top 8 friends too? Everyone was on their desktop computers. You know, it's not like you had smartphones with MySpace on them back then. What about the guy who plowed a sandwich? Oh, my friend. Yeah, my friend Dan. This is before he got laid. He wanted to see what a vagina felt like, so he thought making a cheese sandwich and dipping it in milk would be the same experience. I will never understand that one. Philip, laying down the law, Bird. Yes, he's always laying down the law, Phil.
The vest literally applies to every stream I do. Any stream where I raise a certain amount of support, you can see a vest. I could wear the fly vest any stream between now and the day that I die. But there's only going to be one moment ever in time when I see that plot point for the first time and I'm shocked. Isn't it more important?
Is he fucking kidding me? Isn't it more important that I get to enjoy my video game? Holy fuck. Holy missing the point, Batman. They're not there for you to experience it like you're on your own. They're there because they want you to engage with them. That's what they're paying you for. Holy shit.
To see my reaction and talk about my
I may need to play Elden Ring after this again.
reaction and give it some time to sink in.
Actually, no, that part's a pain in the ass. I don't feel like being stressed. I'm too tired tonight.
Say, let's derail everything I'm doing right now with the game to put on a vest, right? I mean, anyone with a logical mind could think that way and say, yeah, that makes sense. But sadly, we got people who, I hate to say it, they just get so wrapped up in bullshit in life. It's like, who?
You're going to send me a picture, Rich, my fax. I'm going to send you. You're going to send me a fax. Rich, imagine I got super chats via fax. Dude, I wish that was true, Tom. I wish you were a real Tom telling me the real truth. I think it's time for a MySpace resurgence. I'm actually not kidding. Two toy. Rich, have you ever humped a banana peel? That actually would be a good idea. Yeah, it's like, dude, that's like if Sexy Coco PhD BDSM butt sex master's degree, he donated the 120 and I didn't get this. Oh, God. You get my point, though. Like, or I bitched at him for like, dude, wait. Yeah, maybe I'll play like Power Wash.
Who the frick cares about the vest right now? Right? This could be any other moment. This could be a big deal. Not right now. And the other thing that gets me too, you know, you can argue that 2.5 years ago, we had what was called the vest streak. This was a situation where for a series of streams which lasted months, I hit a support goal every stream, and so every stream I was putting on the vest. And it was a big running thing. Will Phil have the vest today? Will the streak continue? And it almost came to the point where the vest was overwhelming the stream of being the predominant thing people came to the stream for. I didn't like that. And even though I absolutely enjoyed the amount of support that I got, when the vest streak ended, it was almost kind of a relief. Because I was like, well, now that it's over, right? Now we can just focus back on the game again and be more about the stream again rather than the vest, okay? So the thing is, I could have understood, like, if this was like 2.5 years ago and there was a vest streak.
Hold on.
What's going on now?
Why would you do that? Why would you stop doing something that was fucking successful? I want to play my video games in peace. Don't pay me to put on a vest. I can't with this guy. And then he'll complain that he can't get groceries the next day. How the fuck? Ow. All right. I'm such a gentleman, huh? Sitting here picking out nose hairs and burping like a drunk. Imagine Michael Bay co-directing a game. No, I don't like Michael Bay's films.
The vest streak's been over for over 2 years. Why are people freaking out about when I put on a vest, right? It's not a big deal. So, please.
Can I burp in your butt? Do you realize, all kidding aside, that there actually probably is truly someone with a fetish for that? What was Jay saying? That there was someone that would pay a hooker to fly them on plane to, like, shove ground meat up his ass? Like, there's people that, like, that is, like, the biggest turn on. Oh, I love it when my husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend burps in my ass. Whatever. Again, two consenting adults. You want to burp in someone's ass. You want to pee on someone. So long as they are of age and they want you to pee on them, you just piss. Yes. But it's just amazing. Like, if you think about something, someone's probably had sex with it too. Like, someone's fucked an iPhone. Someone has fucked a replica bird, actually fucked it. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, someone's has a statue of a horse that they shot their ropes on. Like, you know that's happened. So it was happening. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to explode. Oh, all over the horse. I'm out of control. Let's continue.
Understand that?
Rich Mistucci for president of Nintendo. No, thank you.
And, you know, thank you to anyone who does understand. First of all, thank you to anyone who supports.
So I'm sure someone stuck their dick in a hot lasagna 100%. Filthy Frank deep-throated an iPhone? Really? I've never seen that. I used to watch Filthy Frank all the time.
The stream regardless, because you know that's why I'm able to do these ad-free, shill-free.
Ad-free, shill-free, Philip Burnell. What, Phil? We've already talked about how much less of a shill you would be if you had a sponsor instead of beg. Now you just say he does. Okay, so ever since the critical thing happened, he no longer begs for money directly. He just says the stream was disappointing or low engagement. Duty, if you're still here, you know what that means. That means that Phil didn't get enough money.
You get a sweet taste of ass.
That's the face Phil makes when he's seeing some titties. That's the face I make when I'm seeing some titties too, to be honest with you. There was a guy who shoved his dick into a raw cow heart. That is fantastic. I'm gonna go relax my anus and piss. I probably should stop drinking as much seltzer. Okay, I'll buy it. How much for you to shoot ropes made first style over your beautiful shiny horse? No, there's no amount of money. I'm not coming on anything for money. That is where I put my foot down. No coming. I also should go check on the pug, too. If you're wondering what I wanted to check on the pug. I turned the air on too. Oh crap, I gotta put the hard drive on my PS5. Yeah. Oh dude. Like, here is the thing. I know a lot of people get on me because I take my shirt off and I do stupid shit like eat bugs, but I do have like I don't degrade myself. Like, I wouldn't do shots. I wouldn't even take... I'll probably take them casually and get even more stoned, but I wouldn't take, like, alcohol. I know video. Just stare at Philip Burnell jerking off staring at chicken. Or I wouldn't do, like, a mukbang. You know what I'm saying? Could I make money? Absolutely. I'd probably be a millionaire. Imagine I fucking went up to like 500 pounds and ate myself to death. I'd be a millionaire, but I'd be dead. How much to bring Bruno on stream? Why do you want Bruno? Why? $2,000. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not Phil. I don't know. Let me think about it. I don't even know if I want to bring him on stream. I don't even know if money can motivate me. I'm not kidding. I was kidding about the two. I'm making fun of Phil. He got $2,000 to show his cat. I got the 8-ball here still. The 8-ball $5 thing is still a thing.
Promotion-free streams. I'm not playing some indie game you never heard of to make a buck.
All right, Seymour. Oh, I'll check it out. Okay. I'll check it.
Know me, use this referral code and make some money for me and shit like that. Every once in a while, you'll see an ad read on a stream, but for the most part, you're here for gameplay and chill, and that's it. And that's the kind of product I want to put out to the internet. And you guys allow me to do that. And I want you to understand how grateful I am of that, okay? Just because I'm in the middle of a critical story point of a game. And I'm ignoring the vest for now, because I feel like it makes more sense to be focused on a game we've been playing for 2 months at its biggest story moment, right? I feel like that would be more meaningful than let's just interrupt everything to toss on a vest. You know what I'm saying?
Why? I let super chats and... Seymour Demonica, thank you for being a member for almost a year, too. I really appreciate it, dude. I let my audience interrupt me all the time. They want to support the show. I mean, I may make, like, if who usually asks. Foil Grim will like, hey, Rich, play the Street Fighter song. Like, bro, that's 4 minutes. We'll play it at the end. We'll play it like in between something. That I'll do. But it's what you're there for. Carlson Lubin, for example, Rich, my super chat. I will stop the stream if someone says that. Didn't you get sponsored a drink on stream once? Make a mixed drink, yeah. That was well, no, actually, I was using the film for that for the sponsorship. That was actually quite entertaining. That's different. I'll have drinks sometimes on stream, but I wouldn't make people like, yo, everyone who gives me $10, I'll take a shot. That would, no, disaster. I think that anyway, on top of it too, not only would I never do it anyway, I think it's against YouTube's terms of service now. Rich, restart the stream. I'm late. Dooney calls it sneak beg. It's like it's a skill in Skyrim when Phil's successful seek beg increased shows up on screen with the drum sound. You mean like the holier than thou shit is his sneak beg? Nah, I don't like doing the drinks for... It's just not my thing. I wouldn't even do the edibles. And I take a fuck ton of them. I just wouldn't do it. It's just everyone's different, man. But I know it would lead to like, even like... Do you know how much many view... If I said, yo, I'm going to eat like a 20 stack of pancakes, there'd be like 3,000 people here watching that shit. I would get donations out the ass. I'd be a millionaire. I would. But I'd also be dead. So no thank you. What would you ever do if you ever got a 10K donation? I'd fucking be shirtless for like... I would just say, you know what? For you, I'm shirtless for the rest of the year. There you go. Rich, I'm so thankful for how humble you are. It really makes me happy that I follow you. Thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate that. And you've been a long-time supporter, too, as well, and I appreciate that greatly. I know some people were like, yo, I need a 20 stack of pancakes for free. But you know that I would make bank doing that. But fuck no, man. Did he really get a strike? Like, if it's people that are hate, you know what? The best thing you could do, if he really got a strike, of course, with him, I'm skeptical of everything. Just leave him alone. Leave him be. It's the best thing you could do. Because he gets to cry wolf when this shit happens. And just let him stay in his own. So long as he stays in his own. Now, look, he's a public figure. And if he makes a stupid review on something else, I'll roast him for it. But why do you want, like, just let it go, man. Don't do any call to actions with these people. Don't harass them. Because it backfires on you anyway. You know, 8-Ball, will anything ever happen to Phil that would allow him to come on his stream to play games and blow bubbles with me? I don't give a fuck what the 8-Ball says, but let's find out. If it works. Is it going to work, Bird? It may not show it, but it shaked again, but it said flat out no. A big, bold no, too. Oh, my God. It won't even... The stars say no. Can you see it? The stars say no. No, it went away, but... Phil says my eyes hurt. No, he doesn't. No. He does, yes.
Oh, la 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 la. Who wireless?
Oh, My 24th birthday is the 13th. Titty. I am not titty fucking the sausage. See, that's where I may get shirtless. I may have got my chest shaved on stream. I may have eaten a sausage from a cleavage, but I am not going to, I cannot use a sausage like it's a dick between my hairy tits. God damn it.
So thank you for that. And the same thing yesterday, kind of the same thing happened. So here I am, I'm setting up my LED lighting, okay? And I'm trying to get it to you know, basically shine up the wall behind me. And I'm trying to place it. And one of the things I'm having an issue with is the lighting, because at that time, I had just unspooled the lighting for the very first time. It was sitting on almost like a tape-like spool, okay? Almost like microfilm and stuff, right? So I'm putting out the lighting, and the lighting is curling on me. And it's very annoying. I'm like, why is this lighting curling up? It's like not going straight.
Because it's meant to actually be used with the adhesive. Also, Phil, if you didn't want people's advice on it, don't stream it. Do it on your own time.
And what it is because it was on a spool. So now, just to be honest, it's not even doing that anymore because it's been out for a day. It's not even curling anymore. All it needed to do was basically be unspooled and sit there naturally to kind of stretch out. And now it's fine. As you can see, now the lighting looks good. But anyway, I'm struggling with this yesterday. And a bunch of people in the chat are saying things like, oh, there's adhesive on the back of it. There's adhesive on the back of it. Now,
never, dude, I'm not going to tit fuck a sausage. It is not happening. There is no titty fucking happening. It is not happening. You could be like, hey, Rich, here's $1,000. Titty fuck the sausage. No! There is nothing. Unless, if you said, yo, $1 million, after taxes, that you pocket $1 million, yes, then the dignity would go out the window. Pretty please, yes. I don't. Did you say I don't listen to my chat? That's not true.
admittedly, I didn't see it at first, okay? And I'm like, all right, I didn't see it, big deal, you know? But then I see it, and everyone's like, it gets to the point where it's not just like people saying something, they're yelling. There's adhesive, stupid. Why don't you just listen? Why doesn't he read the chat? Why doesn't he interact? There's adhesive on there. There's adhesive. Use the adhesive. The adhesive, the adhesive, the adhesive. So I sit down and I look, and again, it's people being very rude. It's not like, oh, here's a suggestion. It's like, oh, Keelan's supposed to be fucking nasty to Phil.
Dude, people are nasty to me in super chats. Can't blame a Coco for trying. Dude, could you imagine there was a video out there of me titty fucking a spicy sausage? Why is the doorbell ringing? Oh no. Oh, it's just someone putting out garbage. I thought someone, maybe it was my brother getting burrito. Of course you do, Hellfire. Oh my God. You ever want something like that again, it's 100. Titty fuck this. What are those lyrics from? Titty fuck the sausage now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me.
And I'm like, why do people tend to do that on the internet? Really? Like, why do people, instead of being like, all right, listen, he's there, he's busy, he's laying out this lighting or whatever, why are people being nasty? I just don't get that.
Dude, you were filming yourself putting out lights, which shouldn't have even been live streamed. Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, it's kind of the difference between when I started on YouTube and today. When I started on YouTube, 15 years...
he just told this story in another video.
Yes, it's been that long. There was this overwhelming positivity and attitude like, wow, look at this. Here's a place where people who have talent...
Back in my day.
Who have passion... can share that talent and passion with the internet for free. And we can sit here and we can watch this free content on a daily basis. And we can absolutely...
Dude, there was trolling back from the very beginning.
Absolutely enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this is great. And then over the years, as more and more people realized YouTube was a place to make money, instead it became a land of entitlement. It became like, if the content on YouTube does not live up to a certain standard, if it is not in a certain delivery system, if it is not exactly how we want it at the very moment that we want it, it's shit. Sit on there and just dump on it. Dump.
Phil, holy fuck, you are so wrong. It's because more creators came to the platform. More creators means more competition, which means that people increase their production value to get, in turn, more views. Back then, it was slim pickings, Phil. That's what it really was, is that it was like, oh, I want to see a playthrough. There's Phil, or Phil. I'm going to watch Phil.
Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
Yes, you can, Wes. I'm sure there's people who don't like that I talk so much during my streams, but I've noticed something. There are people who have like 5,000 viewers per stream. They don't have, they get like 1 super chat per hour. Some of them I actually watch. I won't name them because they don't interact. Why do you want to not interact with your stream? Because you want to experience a video game? You're very welcome, Wes Angel. Nagel, I'm sorry.
Jump on YouTube. Jump on people putting out content. Say it all sucks. Pretty bad. You know, that's a pretty bad mentality to go through in life, in my opinion. You know, when I started on YouTube, I was very motivated to try to be creative and fun.
Thank you, Scott.
People were giving me back that positivity. And what ended up happening is over the years on YouTube, as you've seen, instead there was a backlash against me, saying that I sucked, my content sucked. This is how you don't play. And it really does feel like a cultural shift of the internet. Where
No, Phil. He is rescinding the blame where he said it was. Yeah, he actually said initially that he reacted the wrong way. Now he's rescinding that in a way. Phil, this is how the You Don't Plays came around because you were always acted like you were holier than thou. Yes, I'm scratching my back. With your audience, and you would always blame the game. And people wanted to make that because you were ridiculous. And instead of embracing it, which I guess if you had the self-awareness that this is how You Don't Plays wouldn't have happened, I guess, you would have capitalized on it. You tried to do it, but it was the Kim Jong-un TV propaganda version of This Is How You Don't Plays that you uploaded to your channel. They were softball and boring. They weren't the ones that really roasted you. The sweet taste of big taints.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
And big taints.
That actually works well.
At one point, the internet was this place for happiness, and everyone wants to be nice to each other because they're just happy that the internet exists, and we have...
When the fuck was that time? When? The first thing that got uploaded to the internet is porn. Oh, what the hell is going on? It sounds like a war zone out there.
Have this way to communicate now, and then it became, let's just find a way to be cynical and dump on each other and be completely nasty dicks, right? I don't know how that's a way to go through life, honestly. I just don't. Maybe it's because I'm older now and I'm a lot more mellow, as you notice. I don't really get that agitated unless I'm pissed off at an online connection of a game or something. But for the most part, you don't see me raging over the shit that I used to rage about. You know?
Is he? Okay. Let me... He doesn't rage anymore, right? This is the same playthrough he's talking about. The same playthrough.
It is not on fucking easy, and if you say it one more fucking time and you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid piece of shit dunce who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal. It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fuck off and don't come back. I'm never gonna put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful to say shit like that. It really is.
Yep. He's so chill now. Oh, look, that's an awesome thumbnail. It really does look like he's staring at that sandwich. I'm very proud of that thumbnail. It took no work, I will admit it. But remember, Phil is chilled and laid back. But don't you dare say he's playing on easy. I just hit the applause. Don't you dare say this man is playing on easy. That is an insult too far. Bruno he would just end up humping everything around him and shit on my desk, Wes. How does he say that? How?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a different guy. I really have gotten older, wiser, and I mellowed out a lot.
I just...
It is not on fucking easy, and if you say it one more fucking time and you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid piece of shit dunce who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal. It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fuck off and don't come back. I'm never gonna put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful to say shit like that. It really is.
So chill. It's like a breeze from my ass. Where the fuck is it?
And I don't know, like maybe if I were younger, I would be like that, but I'm just not anymore. So here I am, trying to set up something nice.
Yes, Deep Fryer. He's like a grandma.
And there's like people being just
when it comes to computers.
Like, why would you do that? I mean, I understand you want to get my attention. You're like, hey, there's some adhesive on the back there. Maybe you want to try it. But there's a difference between saying, hey, Phil, we're just trying to get your attention. There's adhesive versus, wow, what an idiot. He pays no attention to his chat. He doesn't care about his viewers and fans. Look how he behaves. He just does what he wants. He's like a dinosaur. Then he wonders why people talk shit about him. No. People talk shit about me because it's a meme. People talk shit about me because they can get away with it.
No. People talk shit about you because you're fascinating. And you keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. As I've proved with evidence in this stream. And you just keep doing it. And you don't get it.
And they think it's funny because they want to feel belonging on the internet. They do that because...
Feel belonging? We need Phil to bond. If it wasn't for Phil, no one would be together.
Because they're losers.
I played it on easy because I'm blind, and that's perfectly fine. I use accessibility settings too. That's the thing too. Who cares what fucking difficult you... I said this about Phil. Why are you so defensive about it, Phil? So insecure. Who cares? If you were a more entertaining streamer, you could play the game on fucking story mode, and no one would care. They would still tune in. Wings Banjo. Wait, oh no.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please. Ban Amber Heard's turd, please. Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
They don't do that because it means anything. By acting like that towards me, it doesn't make me improve. It doesn't make me any better. All it does is make you feel better about yourself because you demean someone on the internet, and now you're propping yourself up above.
The year is 2077, and Rich is dead. Ganon Dark, you have to tell that Philip Burnell is a man who had a thirst on May 1st, and he stroked his dick until it burst. That was the incident of May 1st.
Well then, all right? Every time that you do that kind of shit to someone on the internet, you're just showing your own shortcomings and how weak of a person you actually are, all right? There's a difference between, hey, there's some adhesive on the back, let's try to get his attention, and wow, let's say a bunch of really insulting, nasty things about Phil because he didn't immediately give us gratification by acknowledging our suggestion, right?
And by you reacting to this, which again, you don't have the self-awareness to really, they're going to do it even more. Oh my God, he has the self-awareness of Chris Chan, I swear to God.
And in truth then...
Oh yeah, it turns me on. You know it, girl.
God, that echo makes that creepier.
When I saw that there was adhesive, I said, oh, I don't want to use that. It says it's 3M double-sided tape. And number one, I know double-sided tape is weak. It doesn't work very well. In particular, the paint that I have on my walls has this weird, how can I say, it's not like that powdery matte kind of paint. It actually has that glossy finish.
It's not eggshell.
Tape doesn't really stick to it. You need to use like heavy-duty adhesive sticky things to get things to stick to my wall. So even the double-sided tape I know for a fact wouldn't even work, and even then,
Nah, it would still work for like all bullshit.
it did work. All that's going to do is mess up my wall, because I'm going to eventually want to move it. You know, I don't even know if this is exactly how I want it. So this is not the time to start sticking things to the wall. So I say that, right? I literally say that on the stream, and then, oh, Phil just rejects every suggestion we ever have. You know what I mean? So it's just immediate to the extreme again. All right? Life is not extremes. Life is not extremes. Life is not black and white. Life is many shades of gray, and trying to find that common ground, putting yourself in the shoes of someone else for a few minutes to try to understand where they're coming from, and trying to have compromise, and trying to understand just everything from a bigger picture perspective than just, oh, my way or the highway, right? There is...
Even at this speed, he's like the fucking quartering, I swear to God. I didn't get angry like, hey, I'm not on easy mode, Bob bans him, like I was saying. I don't get angry like how, like, yeah, and he can't say he's a changed person from that. It's the same fucking game he's talking about. The same fucking game. I don't make those thumbnails where I have the faces like this. Literally made a thumbnail. I don't know when that react was. I think it was this year. Where he makes that face. He is incredible. And again, like I've said 6,000 times, probably to the point where you're getting annoyed, and
I'm sorry.
This is why he would never do an interview with me, because I would pin him for stuff like that. He wants his cock sucked, and Jeremy was more than willing to blow him.
Helping Steven Crowder. Helping Steven Crowder.
Humping Steven Crowder. No overall right or wrong in life. People on the internet don't seem to know that. They seem to have this real infantile mentality of everything is this or that. You know, there's heroes and villains. That's not life, man. It's just not. Okay? So, that's what I'm trying to get across here on my pre-stream today. And I tried yesterday, but in the heat of the moment, a lot of people...
Yo, does he preach like this to his wife? She has to be on anti-anxiety medications. If he sits... Do you know he can't let go of his work when he leaves work? He probably bitches at her like he was working at a factory with a broken air conditioning system. How much to stream for 24 hours? I don't even know if I can do that, dude. Yeah, I would fucking pat. Nah, I was thinking there ain't an amount of money that would be worth it, bro. I would get sick from that shit. 12 hours, we could bargain. 24, nah. 12 hours I could do. 24, no. That's bad for my health. And that's why I was like, that's what I was thinking.
People didn't get it. I just want people to be nice to each other. And me in particular.
Yeah, there's dudes that... It's probably great that I get up and drink and piss a lot. Like, what is it called where you get a blood clot and it goes to your lung?
But of course, everyone else as well. There's absolutely no reason to just be nasty. Okay, you're a little upset that there's no vest on.
All right, that's a fair one. If there is a $500 dono, I will do a 12-hour stream. That I can do. Boom. iCarly did that. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, I wouldn't do 24. I would, yeah, and plus, well, Mari, I get up to piss so much that I'm not even that concerned about that. You're doing a bargain. Are we negotiating here like it's a car deal? 300, I'll do it. 300 dono, I'll do it. 12-hour stream. If you're bored of DSP, please watch Afro Man. Will help me repair my door. He made a music vid from a police raid at his house. What?
on my stream because you wanted it, and it's been 15 minutes, 20 minutes since the poll's been out. But maybe try to
leave Sexy Coco alone. He's supported this show plenty. I appreciate it. The poor man.
understand why there's no vest. Oh my god, did you see?
Everyone's like, come on, man. Come on, you could do it.
What just happened in the game? It's the biggest plot point in the entire game after a 50-hour game. Of course you want to focus on that. Yeah, you might be a little absent-minded. There's a good reason why there's no vest. Don't say that Phil doesn't...
There's a reason why there's no vest. You're there to watch me play a game and do nothing else.
Care about his viewers and fans. I mean, how extreme can you get? Why would you even say that, right? Oh my god, by the way, there's landscapers outside, which makes no sense. I don't think those are my landscapers because my landscapers come on Wednesday. Today's Tuesday.
Wasn't it like Ass Mangold that said he did like 12 hours every single day? 300 is the final offer. $300 is the final offer.
So I don't know why we're hearing landscaping right now because I don't think it's mine. It might be next door or someone do something in a yard. I might have to check because it's so loud, but I don't think it's my landscapers. Anyway, you know, I'm trying to set up lighting, which is something for you. It's...
Did he just say I'm setting up my landscaping? Or talk about his landscaping? And oh yeah, back to complaining.
Not even for me. I don't care if there's a...
Now I'll do it for 300. I'll do it for 300.
blue light behind me. I don't even see it unless I look over here at my monitor. I don't even know that there's a blue light behind me right now.
I've never watched an XQC stream, TMG, so I can't confirm or deny.
Okay, it's for you guys to see something nice. And, okay, immediately I don't see that you guys are saying there's two-sided tape on the back of the lights or whatever. You know, I get it. Does that mean that it's time to insult Phil and say, hey, Phil doesn't care, right, about his viewers? He ignores, you know, everything that people are saying. It's ridiculous. It's, again, it's straight to the extreme. Straight to it. Straight to the negative, to the nonsense, to the toxic. I don't want that on my streams, especially in 2023.
Begs for money has a... I mean, look, I get support doing this too. It's how you handle it, though.
I'm trying to...
I mean, the clips I've seen of XQC, and I've only seen clips, admittedly. All right. It'll be next week. I will pick a day. And when I pick the day, I'll announce it on Twitter. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you. I didn't think it was actually going to happen. Okay. Hey, it'll be beneficial to me, too. If I'm streaming for 12 hours, it'll be good.
I'm going to turn a new corner here, all right?
I have an idea. It might be later this month, but it'll be this month. There's a reason why that I can't say yet until something is confirmed. No pissing allowed.
Who wild?
No. So it'll definitely be this month. The reason why I'm saying later, the surprise will be worth it. What's up, Mike Wells? How are you? Just trust me. I once watched an 8-hour edited video of a 19-hour stream of Verg Skeletor playing the Mario Maker 2, beating his impossible custom level to upload. Jesus Christ. That was such a complex super chat. No, it's not going to be a hot tub stream. I can't even go into details because I have to confirm it. But if it happens, the stream is definitely going to happen. I don't back down on stuff like that. But when is the question? Because if I could make something come through, it'll be worth it. 100%.
DSPGaming to be a place where people can come, enjoy games, have chill times together, and don't see that kind of attitude. And if you haven't noticed, in the last few months, what I try to do, if a troll tip comes in, I just ignore it. I say, oh, troll tip, and I just move on. I don't address it. I don't waste time on it. I try not to. If I see a trolling thing in the chat, do I stand there and insult the person outright for 5 minutes? No. I ignore their comment. Oh, there's a troll. Bye. I ban them. Move on. That's what I'm trying.
As he sits here talking 20 minutes. 20 minutes about people criticizing how he's setting up his lighting. Hello, Rich had to call up work at Burger King today since I have been throwing up from food poisoning. I think, oh man, that's brutal. Just make sure you drink plenty of fluids because you're going to be barfing a lot, so stay hydrated. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 1,000 for a hot tub stream with Bruno. How would I do? Wait till the summer, then we'll talk. Oh, God. Oh, man. That dog needs to go on an SSRI.
Trying to do with my content, all right? But now that doesn't mean now it's now regular viewers are gonna start acting like that too.
But I appreciate it though, Wes.
All right.
I'm hoping that I could make it even more special. That's why I'm saying hold off until I could confirm something. But it'll be this month either way, whether that happens or not.
2023 is a year of renewal, a year of new stuff here on DSPGaming. And I hope that you guys understand that. And we'll you know, do your best to just, you know what I'm saying. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. You notice I'm doing this very calmly because I'm not really upset. When you see an alarming pattern happening, especially among regulars, because again, this wasn't just like a few random people who came in here and were acting like this. There's some stream regulars who are acting like that's not right. Why are they acting like that? They're acting entitled. They're acting very offensive, honestly. And I don't want to lash out at people in the middle of a stream. I didn't lash out during the God of War stream.
What? The fuck did you just say?
It is not on fucking easy, and if you say
Wes,
one more
you could be a mod,
time
bro.
And you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid.
Yes,
piece
you
of
could
shit
download my
dunce
samples.
Who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal? It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fuck off and don't come back. I'm never gonna put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful to say shit like that. It really is.
And what did he say again? Let's go back a few seconds, just so you really.
I'm doing this very calmly because I'm not really upset. When you see an alarming pattern happening, especially among regulars, because again, this wasn't just like a few random people who came in here and were acting like this. There's some stream regulars who are acting like that's not right. Why are they acting like that? They're acting entitled. They're acting very offensive, honestly. And I don't want to lash out at people.
It's almost feel like you should take the hint from your audience. If they're regulars that are complaining, it's a problem. Like if Terrence complains about something, or Stephanie, or Google Fish when he's not sending me pictures of hairy men's asses, or Turbo Express. Like, I know they're regulars. If they're complaining about something, it's probably something I should at least consider what they're saying. Oh, my regulars are angry tonight. Fuck them. No! If the people that are you're used to being there are the ones that are complaining, that means there may be a problem that you may want to address before you lose those people. I have never had Marmite, but I have been curious to. There's either people that are obsessed with it and get Marmite flavored everything, or they never even want to see it again because it will give them PTSD. I've never seen anybody in between about Marmite.
In the middle of a stream, I didn't lash out.
Because he is arguing with himself. He is. Magic. You want to be my Ralph? Please don't. No.
During the God of War stream, purposefully, I waited to even say anything about it because I felt like that.
I heard there's some people that say this. They don't like how they the typical way is like Australians do is Marmite. You put some butter, you put the Marmite on top of the butter and toast. But they're saying like there's like Marmite flavored cheese, which is on another level, and
that would have been the wrong time to do it. But I really feel like we need to kind of take a step back and understand what's going on, especially here in my channels and content. And you know what? Honestly, everywhere else too. If this is your attitude on the internet, that it's this lashing out, everything's bad, I don't agree with, or I didn't get immediate gratification, so now I'm going to be upset or nasty. It's not the way to go through life. And you're going to find you're just going to get your blood pressure is going to get worked up. You're going to get your adrenaline up all the time. You're going to be angry and upset about everything. You're going to become, honestly, the living embodiment of what about 15 years ago was known online as the angry reviewer. The person who would literally sit there and instead of enjoying something for what it was, just microanalyzed everything bad with something on the internet. This was the
what does this have to do? Why you're talking about like the nerd clone era? What does this have to do with anything?
Era of the AVGN, the nostalgia critic, where everyone got popular on the internet by being nasty about stuff, right? That was 15 years ago, okay? And I get.
But dude, those were also acts. personas. You're genuinely angry about things like people telling you what to do with your lights and asking if you're playing a game on easy.
Get it? You know, my inspiration when I made content 15 years ago was from those kind of people, and you can see some of my earlier influences. You can hear me even saying some of the things that those guys used to say and shit like that. That was a long time ago. Today we do some different stuff. You know, it's very different today, I would argue, than what we used to do. I don't want to be that, and I don't want you guys to have that kind of mentality on my streams either, right? Feedback is one thing. Being nasty is another thing. And please just don't be nasty. You can definitely relay yourself in an intelligent, effective manner without the insult, without going to the extreme to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to understand that and change for the better. So I don't really blame it.
I'm sorry. I know it's getting annoying, but...
It is not on fucking easy, and if you say it one more fucking time and you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid piece of shit dunce who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal. It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fuck off and don't come back. I'm never gonna put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful to say shit like that. It really is.
He's a changed man. Where the hell did the video go? I do. Oh, here we go.
Anyone for not understanding. Wow, we tried just telling him there's double-sided tape. He's not paying attention. So now let's say he just ignores his fans. He doesn't care about them. He does what he wants. He's a dinosaur. You know, insult. Go to the insult. Don't do that. That's literally for me, and just to give you guys some perspective here.
He genuinely, I'm not saying this to be funny, he needs a therapist.
In my life, what I've realized is when you go to the insult, you immediately negate any chance that you will be considered in any kind of a reasonable manner, okay? Even if the insult is warranted, 9 times out of 10, if you go to that extreme, you go to that insult, people won't care about what you're saying anymore, okay? For me, if you go to that extreme, even if what you're saying is incredibly pertinent and valid, if you're going to the insult, I don't care what you're saying. I'm just going to ignore it because you pissed me off. You know what I mean? Like, once you get that agitation out of me, then I'm not going to take it seriously. You see? So, I'm just trying to let you know my mindset. I hope this makes sense, and I wanted to talk about it in a...
Yeah, he even admitted that he got picked on a lot as like, he seems like that guy. He absolutely seems like that guy.
More calm, calculated manner today to try to understand, make you understand where I'm coming from.
Like this, I genuinely feel like a therapist should be. Like this is something he should be saying to a therapist.
I don't want 2023 to be another year of toxicity and insults being thrown. Not just at me, but everyone being nasty to each other. No. No, that's not the direction I'm going. We're going in the opposite direction, okay? We're going towards being nice.
He's been DSP positive for fucking 12 out of the 15 years of his content creating legacy. I'm going to be positive this year. No, you're not, Phil. You've been saying this since I can remember.
And being intelligent, having thought, seeing from other people's perspectives, walking in other people's shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's more productive than let's just be jerks and immediately go to the extreme, all right? So thank you for allowing me to talk about that for a little bit. Better than I did yesterday, for sure. Now let's move on. Okay.
All right. I'm actually going to eat turkey meatloaf on stream. No, it's not a mukbang. I just haven't had dinner. So we'll be back in chat and you could watch me eat some meatloaf. There you go. Good God, you just erected and bursted Rich's nipples. They are exploding. Hey, Rich, how you doing this lovely, blessed day? Feeling better from the flu? Yes, of course you get 3 la. It's actually turkey meatloaf. Give me a second, I'll be back. Stare at Phil eating chicken, speaking of which. Just birds.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
No, dude, actually I don't have to pee. It's quite a feed. Yeah. I'm gonna put some Marmite. Could you? Oh God. so funny. I see people on Twitch eating all the time. All birds. Why? What did Toy 2 do? And they don't talk, though. This is hot sauce, by the way. Yes, you should beat off tonight. To Phil. This is hot sauce. It is not mayo. There is zero. You could drink this entire bottle. You may have diarrhea, but you'll have 0 calories. I love hot sauce. Not you. Someone else said it was mayonnaise. It kind of does look like a spicy mayonnaise. Yeah, no. I don't want to have explosive diarrhea. If you donate 50 right now, we'll get Bruno. Fine. But I like using this shit. It has no calories in it. And it's not super insanely spicy. I like super hot shit. But it's nice sometimes to not have something where you're like, Jesus Christ, dude. All right, I'll get Bruno. Let's go get Bruno. This is Melinda's black truffle sauce. Well, wait. Let me finish eating this, and then I'll get Bruno. Why? I don't want hair on my food. He is a large... Now, many people ask, why doesn't Bruno get a haircut? He would literally need to be sedated to have a haircut. Literally. He's that uptight. Like, they couldn't cut his nails at the vet. Why is he that way? I don't know. Never abused. Ever. What do I do for a living? I eat meatloaf and you watch. Well, this shit ain't hot at all. I mean, it has spice, but... God, watch, I don't know why I didn't get a fork. What the fuck? Review, you're going to be so proud of your tremendous chicken sandwich. Believable. This is made of birds. This is not a beef meatloaf. That's so funny what Jay said. I like Dreamcast guy though. I have no issue with him. Just the way he described that shit was probably the funniest fucking thing of all time. Like a whale eating carp. Alright, I'm almost done. Then I'll wash my hands and get Bruno. Oh, it's solid. I'm sorry. I'm doing well. Nagel, God, you just erected Rich's bursted nipples. I actually like the taste of turkey meatloaf. Sorry about that salad, by the way. Better than real meatloaf. Alright, so let me go wash my hands and get the dog. Maybe. CES is copyright happy. If there's something video worthy, they'll make a video on it. I ain't having dessert. I just wanted to have some, just something so I wasn't fucking starved. I had 2 protein bars today. Speaker of Civil War in the House. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks the 20 reps voting against McCarthy are making them look bad. Well, then you have like Steve Bannon too, John, who's like jumping off the Trump train. It's getting strange. How much to sleep on the closet for? No price. About the Hot Ones challenge. Give me a second. I gotta wash my hands before I touch my mouse. I do not mean my penis. I'll be right back and I'll bring back a dog. I can't even change the fucking screen. Shit. You won't see my balls though. We'll have Bruno for 5 minutes. All right, so now my hands are washed. I could look solid Crusader. Where the hell is it? Good God, I saw that one. Solid. I'm not $50 for being one Hot Ones challenge on YouTube. He is sleepy. He's psychotic. Don't get Bruno twisted. He's psychotic. He loves to hump. If there was a piece of his dried chicken, he would probably be biting me. Think about it. If Jeffries gets 6 reps to vote for him, he becomes speaker. The speaker doesn't have to be part of the majority party. Okay. See, John, like I said, I haven't been keeping up with the politics as much as I used to. Ban anyone who deepfakes Quantum TV in the quartering in Brokeback Mountain. Carlo's cheeks look very humpable from this angle. Hell, he has nice cheeks. What's the matter, Brun? Couple more minutes, Bruni. We'll do till 10:02. You're very... I know. Because I don't think he's going to last. Cue the Oblivion music in 8-Ball. This summer, Bruno and Rich will do a hot bathtub stream. When Bruno says he will fall asleep on Rich's chest. Will that happen? Oblivion music, I'm sorry. Don't bet on it. Thank God. 2 more minutes, Bruno. 2 more minutes. You're very sleepy little dog. Who is... I gotta look into who the House Speaker is. I love cats. We have a cat. We have 2 dogs and a cat. Pippa is sleeping. In no way in hell actually, that I will say. There is no amount of money in hell that would have made me get her, because she's a puppy. She wakes up. Is that because she may sleep through the night? Wake her up. That would be a train wreck. You are an idiot. You are an idiot, though. Yes, Bruno has humped the cats. That is something that has happened. Oh yeah, there's no House Speaker right now. So it's like a complete disaster. Yeah, he's hump tired. That's why I'm only keeping him on for another minute. And that's the thing. Everyone's like, Rich, you should trim Bruno. There ain't no way, even if I go to a professional groomer, this dog is getting trimmed. Can I buy Bruno? No. Jeffries is a member of the Progressive Caucus. Okay. He would fall asleep. He falls asleep in people's hands all the time. No. My hand's getting tired too. And I don't want him getting riled up either. He's going to chop my balls help. Probably. He's actually better. He's not as humpy now, Bruno. The humping has diminished, thank God. Like, they even had... The only time he got his nails done is when they had to sedate him at the vet. Bruno is... Alright, I can bring you back now, Bruno. He's an interesting dog. Ban Bruno's turn.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Enjoy Phil passionately staring at a sandwich. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's that time, because I'm tired from getting shit sleep. And, I think I answered you. So thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Wes, thank you too. That was pretty incredible. And the stream is happening this month. I just want to see what I can make happen. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Wes, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.